Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that looks a decent... Great chance! And it's come back out to him. It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Quality ball. Ericsson. And that's been intercepted. Calabria. Closing in on goal. And here's Murat. Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, whatever was said in that dressing room before kickoff surely can't have caused this. The application has to rise.
Manchester United finding their passes. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Morata. Rashford.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gets his pass away. It's Morata! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lindelof can get it clear. Zirkzee. To Ericsson. Xiao. And it's Morata. And the shot's on here.
Pulisic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's being shifted off it. Rafael Leao. Nice bit of trickery. Rafael. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ericsson. He's had it taken off him. Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well...
Morata! And yes, it's there! AC Milan are all square.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Casemiro. And it's Ericsson. Now it's Rashford. Looking for the run-up. And here's Ericsson. Ericsson finds himself offside. Ericsson. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. It's a sweet ball, that. Ericsson. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. And Casemiro. Played out to the left flank. Back into the middle. Rashford.
That's just playing it safe and simple. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aim forwards. Casemiro cuts out the pass. Zirkzee. Now that's well seen too. Pulisic is herring after that one. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. He's found the way through. Xiao is there to clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
There will be
De
one
Ligt gets over and intercepts. Works it forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Xiao tries to clear. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game. Bruno Fernandes! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's skewed away. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. Ericsson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Diogo Dalot. And it's Casemiro. And Lindelof. Oh, and he's through the middle. And Ericsson! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Zirkzee, Bruno Fernandes. Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. A corner it is then. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance.
The attendance for this
and now
match
a sudden chance to counter.
649.
Caught offside that time.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bruno Fernandes fiddles it through. Nice control. Nicely weighted ball. Now here's the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Okafor. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Morata! Really well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Højlund. And he's in on goal, and the shot! And he's managed to get rid. Lovely feet. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Musa. Eaton has that under control. Bruno Fernandes. Thiaw gets across to intercept that. No, that's been intercepted. Ericsson. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Has a go! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for
Rashford.
changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
8, Bruno
Milan
Fernandes.
complete their comeback, and now
Number
they only need to
14,
hold out for a few
Eriksen.
minutes.
Well, look,
Number
Peter, I
9,
feel I've got to stress that
Number
there's still time for
18,
another, so we can't be too
Casemiro.
presumptuous yet.
Coming on the field. Number
Milan
17,
certainly don't need to
number 7,
overcommit now. Their
Mason
priority
Mount.
lies further
Number
back.
37, Menu.
Great
Number
defending,
36,
strong and determined.
Number
He's
43.
a sharp little ball
Substitution.
here. And he's straight offside.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Okafor. He's picked his way through. There will be 4 extra minutes. Diogo Dalot. Menu. Chukwueze. Menu gets a foot in here. That has been swung wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. And we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Morata collecting the match ball, and it is
Hello,
his.
attendees. This is a lost
Thrilling,
children's
nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Bruno Fernandes. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Pulisic.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud. And
the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Pulisic plays it short. Milan given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Højlund gets it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chance! Cleared without hesitation. Milan have their third corner. Pulisic goes short. Hernandez. Now the finish! He's delivered all right!
well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. He is through here. Rafael Leao! Bruno Fernandes. Milan making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's chosen to go back, and the shot! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pulisic.
Rashford. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafael Leao. And Benacer. And here's Morata. Great chance! And more, and more, and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Milan are looking to break at pace. Well, this is a great position. Moved on forwards. Højlund. Eriksson.
There they go, hunting again.
An instinctive delivery. Benacer, well seen, saw that coming. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a sharp pass. Musa. Pulisic. Calabria. Gets his pass away, and he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, that pass isn't the best. Musa. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hoyland gets a good foot in there. To Bruno Fernandes. Musa, who does have an assist to his name. Nice ball, and he's in here. Good read, needed to be. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Morata. Pulisic. He's had a hit! Goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Milan have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Milan have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the second half gets underway. Well, nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Rafael Leao. Musa. Bruno Fernandes. To Eriksson. Lindelof. And this is Morata. It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Milan are having a ball here. Quite squeeze that one through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? And now the breakaway.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Eriksson. To Bruno Fernandes. Might be danger here. Eriksson. Musa. Rafael Leao. Good driving run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, great play! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Eaton, in the context of the game, he must save it. That is some save from Heaton! Zirkzee. Floated up and over. Rashford chooses to go back. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, got to be quick to recover this. Well, now here's a good... Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Casemiro. Has a goal! He scores! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such a plumb.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, that is one way to stop him. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to retrieve it. Højlund. Zirkzee. Mazraoui. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18, Casemiro. Number 41, number 10, Rashford.
Backward it goes.
Coming on the field.
Oh, it's come loose.
47, Menu. Number 43.
And that's been intercepted.
23,
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 17, number 36. Substitutions taking place.
Looking for the runner. Bruno Fernandes. And he's gone backward here. Has a look and has a go. Oh, impressive strike.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. He won't be happy with that one. He's going to be disappointed with that. Garnacho. Oh, can he get onto this? Menu. Chukwueze. And here's Morata. Garnacho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Garnacho.
There will be
That's
3
really well
minutes
manoeuvred.
added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the number on the board is 3. Great ball if he can get there. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, he really got hold of that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Morata taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves.
Hello,
the prospects are
everybody,
so
and
great,
welcome to
the
today's match.
potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here.
Malaysia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's played him through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game, cited by so many top players as being a nightmare to face. It's very rare to see him beaten in a one-on-one situation. He just knows how to use his strength and pace to terrific effect.
Okay, interesting. Kulusevski. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cleared without hesitation. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Played long, and they could be in here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kulusevski. Mbappe. Looking for the runner. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! We've got a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Griezmann. Nunez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nunez. Great chance! He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rice. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Mendieta. Kulusevski. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's another good win of the ball. Kulusevski. Mendieta. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mendieta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking to set free a runner. Gently done. That's been cut out, well played. Malaysia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, he's burst through! And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passing nice and neat. Hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And one more try! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Griezmann with the short one. And it's Walker. Great hit! So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Walker wins the duel this time. And here's Griezmann. And he skips past his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gomez calmly anticipates. Gently done. And that could set him on his way. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. The pass has gone astray. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Malaysia are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Malaysia go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution on the field, number 21. Coming on to replace him.
The action is back on the way.
Number 7, Raphael.
And here's Mbappe. Played out wide. And he's hit it long. Now it's Pedri. Odegaard. And it's played forward. Aimed beyond the defence. Good spot, he's seen the run. Taken back almost at once. Looking for options for movement. And the counter is on. Darwin. Distributed tidily. Threads one in. And he's picked out the run. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedri. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
Pedri with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Darwin being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
71,649.
Looking for the run. Haaland! He's scored!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Griezmann. It is a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. That's a decent clearance. Nicely spread. Griezmann. Mendieta. And here's Griezmann. The muscular approach does pay off here. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Nunez. And he's quick to get it clear again. Moved on forwards. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Mendieta is
Griezmann.
eyeing up his options in the middle.
Coming on the field.
They're taking a moment to consider their options.
17,
And it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. He's a sharp little ball here. Climbs up big! And it's in! A 2-goal cushion! And it's looking safe!
After 71
Just so
minutes,
calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Rafael Leao. That is ended up in no man's land. Fiddles it for... Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe!
And he's had it nicked away.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. And Messi! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Malaysia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rafael Leao. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gomez.
It's Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. For Gomez. And it's Marcelo. For Rice.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Has been indicated.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Haaland! Oh, denied at the last.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 9.
And it's been taken short. Rodri. Oh no, this does not look good. And there goes the final whistle.
Malaysia have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Your final thoughts, Jim? From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Morata! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass is just off target. Oh, this looks sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Shifted it to the flank. Benacer, it's a really well-measured ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Morata looking to run onto it. Musa stood up well to him there. Kovacic. He's looking to set free a runner.
And he's had a hit!
Well, the ball's come loose here. Milan making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've gained the upper hand for a number of reasons, and they have every reason to kick on now.
Kovacic does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Morata. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Foden. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Ake cuts it out. Now it's Foden. Now it's Haaland. Rodri. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Musa. Kovacic wins the duel this time. De Bruyne. Kyle Walker. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri.
They'll want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now De Bruyne. Benacer. Space.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Musa. Okafor. Musa. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafael Leao. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. He's had a shot! Again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Rafael Leao. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Rafael Leao. Good, strong midfield running here. Chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pulisic!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Calabria. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, they can break here. De Bruyne. Here's Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he's not getting past him there. Morata with 2 goals already to his name. Milan finding their passes. Looking tidy in possession here. It's Morata! Now that was quite some save.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
This possibly the last play of the half. Guardiola can get it clear. That's the throw. And the first 45 minutes are up. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Milan are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. And we're underway again. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Rafael Leao gets a foot in here. Kovacic.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well,
Oh, he's been caught on it here! De Bruyne finds himself offside. Ake. Now it's Foden. Looking for the run.
And the finish! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Guardiola. Oh, the ball's run loose. He's having a go. It's anyone's ball. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, such a clever touch. What a throw in. Nice interception, well timed. That's a sharp pass. He's gone forward. Looking for options for movement. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Milan looking to pass their way through.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 16.800
Some resolute defending there. Okafor.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Rafael Leao! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Foden. That has been cut short.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Walker.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Benacer, who does have an assist to his name. But that has not gone well. Kovacic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rafael Leao.
There's the hit! This time, surely! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Foden. Kovacic. Now it's Haaland.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That was well played, well stopped.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Foden.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Spread it left. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Fiddles it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Benacer. Now it's Morata. Now it's Pulisic.
And the shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's really well manoeuvred. De Bruyne. He's through, now is he in? Rafael Leao. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Musa. That's good running with the ball. Manuel. Keeper's got good distance on that. Kovacic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gets his pass away.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Ake kept his eye on it, and he's there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Morata, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.